Okay, and we are live.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is the Town of Somers Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. The date is January 17th, 2023. Denise, would you please take the roll?
Yes. Ms. DiPolito,
Here.
Mr. Hardin,
Here.
Mr. Newman,
Here.
Chairman Canistra.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'd request that we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
Okay.
and to the
The
republic
Republic
which
for which it
stands,
stands,
one
one nation,
under
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty
liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to go right into our agenda this evening. We are live here in the townhouse. The meeting is also available online. So if anybody wishes to call in and comment in regard to the application, a Zoom call in will be allowable, and we will provide phone numbers as applicable. So we're going to go right to the first item on the agenda this evening. This is the matter of Carmen and Silvana Hulbert. This is an application to renew a special exception use permit as a new owner for an existing accessory apartment in a detached accessory cottage to an existing one-family dwelling in an R80 residential district at 17 Francis Drive, Katona. I believe we have the applicant online. Ma'am, can you just give us your name and address, please?
My name is Carmen V. Holbert, and the address is 17. I am in the cottage, so I'm 17B, Francis Drive, Katona, New York, 10536.
Thank you. And you are before us to renew an accessory apartment?
That's correct.
Okay. And Denise, I think you had mentioned to me this apartment was recently approved by this board for a previous owner.
Yes. Yes, in the spring, the previous owner had renewed it, and that was probably her third or fourth renewal over the years.
Okay. As part of our review of accessory apartments, we also have a stat sheet which kind of lists the significant matters related to the property. This property, it looks like it's 4+ acres. Is that correct, Ms. Hulbert?
It's 4 acres, 21.
Okay. I see the apartment does have 2 bedrooms. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
When did you come to purchase this property?
We purchased the property on October 26th, 2022.
And Denise, I'll ask the question to Denise, our zoning board secretary, and Tom Tuma, our building inspector. Have there been any complaints in regard to this apartment?
There have been none.
No disturbances of any kind? Okay, thank you.
Is the apartment currently occupied?
Yes, I am living there right now. My daughter Silvana occupies the big house.
Oh, so you reside there? Okay, all right. And your daughter? Okay,
Yes.
nice. Okay. Any further questions of the applicant at this time before I go out to the public? No.
Denise, do we have the certificate that the sewer place has been pumped?
We do, and there's 2 separate septics there, one for the house, one for the cottage, and I do have the cleaning receipt that they were both cleaned sometime last year.
May of 20, it's also on there.
May of 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
I didn't get one.
So, okay, that's good.
This is what I get.
Okay, can we put up the public numbers? So as mentioned, this Zoom meeting is open to the public. We're going to put on screen phone numbers that you can call, and we can bring you into the meeting. So anybody from the public who wishes to speak in regard to this application, there's nobody here in the audience tonight, so it would only be phone calls. We'd be happy to take your comments or questions. We'll leave it up just for about a minute. And Tom, this apartment, I guess, is apparently exactly 800 square feet, right? It's right at the limit.
That's why I measured it. I had to measure it. There was nothing in the original determination or any renewal determinations as to the square footage of it, nor the plans. So I scaled it out and that's what I came up with.
Okay, that's great. Also, this is a pretty big sized property, so I think that helps also. And non-disturbance of neighbors. Okay. Okay, is anyone tried to come on for?
No, not at this time.
Okay, so we have no one coming on. Okay, so we're gonna close down public comment then. Any further questions or comments from board members? No?
No.
Ms. Hulbert, do you have any further questions or comments you'd like to make before the board votes?
Oh, just one very brief question. I seem to remember, but I'm not sure, that this permit will have to renew every 5 years?
No, it's every 7 years.
Every 7 years.
7 years. So yes, if you still own the property 7 years from now, you'd have to come back before us if you'd like to renew the application
Sure.
or the permit, I should say.
And I'll remind you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I think we're going to have a motion for the type of action.
I'll make a motion, type 2 action.
Second,
Ms. DiPolito,
Aye.
Mr. Hardin,
aye.
Mr. Newman,
Aye.
Chairman Canestra.
Aye. Can we have a motion whether we're going to grant the special exception use permit for 7 years?
I'll make
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to renew the application for the special exception use permit for 7 years.
Second,
Ms. DiPolito,
Aye.
Mr. Hardin,
aye.
Mr. Newman,
Aye.
Chairman Canestra.
Aye.
Thank you.
Congratulations, ma'am. Your application has been approved.
Thank you so much.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. I'll be in touch.
Thank you, Denise.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
The next item on the agenda is that of UB Somers Inc., which is an application for a height variance for a new business sign for AT&T in the neighborhood shopping district at 80 Route 6 Baldwin Place. Do we have anyone online to represent the applicant?
We do not. There was a Marco trying to come in about 7:20 and he is no longer waiting.
Okay. The only thing we're going to be able to do then is to hold over this matter to next month. We have no applicant before us. We have an application, but no applicant.
Correct. So that'll have to carry over. Sorry about that. I emailed about,
You wouldn't be able to reach him quickly, would you, to see if he's trying
I
to get in?
just- I just checked my emails and there were numerous people that were supposed to come on for this application. I don't know where they
The
are.
signs up Anyway, they're not being held up.
Okay.
And it's been in violation for over a year, so we'll keep on going. What's another month?
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
So we can't take any action. All right. So I guess the next thing we're going to go to is we don't have any other further matters right now. I guess the approval of the December 2022 minutes. I assume everybody had a chance to review them. Any comments or questions?
Nope.
No. I'll just approve by a yay or nay vote verbally. All in favor?
Yeah.
Any against? Nope. Okay, let's consider the December 2022 minutes accepted.
Thank you.
Only other thing I will make mention that our next zoning board of appeals meeting is February 21st, 2023, third Tuesday of February, where we will discuss this and other carryover matters. Any other issues that anyone has? Any other items we have to take a look at? Questions? Nope.
Yeah.
I just have one quick thing, Vic. So
Sure.
last month we had 52 Lakeway and there was quite a thick packet of plans that went along with that application.
Right.
That's carried over to February. Everybody needs to bring everything back. However, I have one set of somebody's plans that was left in the room. So if somebody, notices that their plans are missing, regardless, I'll send them with Tommy to the next meeting, but it's big and thick.
Right.
Okay, I think those are mine.
Okay, Bill, thank you.
All right. And we
I'm
can
keep-
always share plans if we had to.
I'm taking good care of them.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm good. I don't have anything else, but we do have, applicants coming the next month. It might be a bit of a busy evening. And
Okay.
hopefully, in order to rehear 52 Lakeway, we need 7 members present, or
I
that
will
keeps
not
getting
be-
bumped. You will not be here.
We'll be traveling for the winter break.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Everybody else?
I just feel like fell during winter break.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so we'll be 1 member short. So
Is Padavano going to be here?
He told me he would be, he told me he would be here in February, but it doesn't matter. We need all 7 members present. So I'm gonna have to push that off till March.
Wow.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Unless people,
depends how he votes.
and if anybody changes their vote.
Or if anybody changes their vote. Yeah.
Or Tom got new plans.
Yeah, so maybe it comes off.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it might be, yeah.
Right. Okay. We have to see the applicant may be revising what they're doing. They may not even have to come before us. I don't know.
Oh, they took the roof off.
And obviously, if that is the case, Tommy will keep me posted
Right.
and I'll
And
keep.
Denise, there's no provision for Melissa to call in or Zoom in.
Not
to
if she's on vacation, extraordinary circumstances.
Extraordinary
So,
circumstances.
so if somebody is sick and they can't make it, if I have somebody right now in the hospital, sitting in the hospital, who is going to Zoom in from the hospital at another one of my meetings on Thursday. However, if Melissa wants to Zoom in, she's got to be in a public place. That's
And-
just
and
something
you-
to consider.
You have to notice the location, correct, before the meeting?
So let's say that Melissa's going to be in a public place. We start the meeting. I make it before I do roll call. I have to state that Melissa is wherever she is, like in a hotel. That's a public place. But if she's, staying at her mother and father's house in Florida, that's not a public place. So something to think about. Melissa, you and I could discuss that offline. I mean, I
Okay.
don't know. I mean, I don't know how you feel about, signing in with your family all over and on vacation for a meeting. But if that's something you feel like you want to do, as long as you're in a public, like you rented a house, it's still public. Well, I don't know how, I mean, it's not yours. So I think that's different, but in a hotel, if you're in a hotel, but like I said, if you're visiting relatives and you're staying in their house, it wouldn't be considered public.
Okay.
So just think about it and let me know. And we'll see what happens with 52 Lakeway. I mean, if 52 Lakeway, if that's going to change, the application is going to change and everybody else will be there, or at least 4 of you will be there. Enjoy your vacation and stay at the restaurant you're at that night.
Okay.
All right. We'll see. How this-
Alrighty.
Lots can change.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Denise. Any further items?
Nope.
Okay, I think we're going to conclude the meeting. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Thanks,
Tom,
Denise.
I'll see you tomorrow.